All right, I guess I'm live. Yeah, don't forget to check out Doggie Diamonds No Filter on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. If you do not know how to get to that, the links are right in the description box. All you got to do is go down below in the description box and get those links. And when you go there, make sure you give me a 5-star rating after you subscribe on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. I need them subscriptions up on this audio. And also for $100, I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, like I said, www.doggiediamondstv.com, which you will be featured on. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Must be Cash App ready. Let's get to this. Why everything's zooming out? Hold on, man. Let's do some random joint. Everything zooming? I don't want to zoom everything. Let's try to fade to black. Let's try to do something. Yeah, we back for the second time today. Hi. If you missed the live stream earlier, go back and watch that. That exists. We're streaming live on Facebook too right now. But we're about to leave Facebook. So if you're watching right now on Facebook, what you need to do is come on YouTube, because I'm live on YouTube right now, Doggie Diamonds TV. So if you're on Facebook right now, I'm leaving Facebook and just going to strictly be on the YouTube. All right? So, without any further ado, all right, stop the music. What's up, everybody? I'm Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. You know what I do here. I talk about random topics, all types of stuff. I give my point of view. I get mad. I'm humorous. I get everything. I show, well, I wouldn't say emotion, but I show all facets of my personality and character on these live streams. But today, it wouldn't be the same if I covered this topic by myself. I got my comrade with me today. Introduce yourself to the people.
Salute. Kareem Blizz Johnson, East New York's finest Brooklyn representative. A divine mind knows, a divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. I love my comrade. Let's get it.
I love my comrade as well as I love my members. I love my moderators. I love my supporters. I love the chat room. I love everybody who supports. So, we back 2 times today. We hit them, had to come back. See, what happened was we went on early, right? And then we said, yo, fuck we gonna do for the rest of the night? So what I did, I went.
Well, I did a couple of anger management sessions in between time, but then what?
Yeah, I went and mopped my floor. You know what I'm saying? I went and mopped the crib. I'm trying to do some domestic stuff. So, all right. Blueface. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't listen to his music. His music is not my speed. His music is not my thing. But there's people who like it. He's a somebody who's out there for the thugged out Tatiana. So I
only heard one song. I only heard one song.
I don't care if he got a lot. It just wasn't. It wasn't for me.
Yo, this and again, I don't know dude personally, but me, the microwave hip hop star, the microwave rap star thing, I don't get it. The one song gets flushed through the system, and now all of a sudden you got superstar status. I don't get it. And I think because of that, this is where we at with it right now. The lifestyle and the life from which you came from is not meshing at all.
Well, regardless, he has, so let's say he got one song. I don't think he's known for the music anymore. I know, I think,
because I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, I will say though, I seen him box. He's a pretty good boxer though. Got a little skills with them hands, like on front. He got a little skills with the hand. I was impressed by that. But the hand skills are now being put to use in the wrong way. It's not in the ring, it's outside the ring. He seems to have this relationship with this girl, Chrisean Rock, who I had no idea who she was. You know what I'm saying?
I still don't know who is she. And like I said, it's this microwave, create a celebrity industry shit here that no matter, I mean, for me, no matter how much I attempt to remain abreast and informed and knowledgeable about these people just come up from nowhere, and I don't get the attention. I don't get the intention or intention or attention that they receive. I don't get it.
Well, it ain't regardless.
I don't know her. I don't know him.
I'm gonna be real with you. It ain't for me to know. I don't care where she come from. All I'm gonna say is they be brawling. She be stealing on him. He be stealing on her. And it's gonna end bad because somebody gonna end up dead or in jail. It's very toxic. And
she's in jail now, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't know if she bailed out or whatever. Yeah, but I'm just saying, when I say in jail, I mean long-term jail, because this gonna be scared bitty, gonna go through the system, and unless the state pick it up, a lot of people, if he don't press charges, which he's probably never gonna press charges because that's snitching, so he's not gonna do that. But
we don't know that.
I'm just saying what I'm saying.
Right, we don't know that.
What I'm saying.
Because again, he just said, "What am I supposed to do?"
As far as what?
As far as, because people is coming at him for getting locked up, and he was like, "Well, what am I supposed to do?"
I mean, yeah.
So if you're willing to do that, no telling if she pull a ratty on him or something, you'll snitch.
But what is he supposed to do? I wouldn't even. But it's the thin line with snitching when it's on camera and everybody saw it. That don't mean he got to press charges. But if they lock up based off of what they saw on camera, he doesn't have to go to court and all that. But
exactly,
what is he supposed to do?
Well, from what we've been saying, this has been consistent. Recently it's been consistent over the past week or two, but this has been a pattern. And what's alarming for me is that it hasn't only been her.
Yeah.
This has been known for his style. He light with his hands. Like you said, you seen him in the ring, but reports he done hooked on Mama Bear, Sis, all that. So it's domestic.
I think I don't even think he put hands on them. I think she put hands on them.
She put hands on him
on his accord. You know what I'm saying? So
but come on. He was there though.
Yeah, I mean, it's just messy. The point that I want to make of it all is that, again, we laugh. Everything is fucking funny. Everybody want to kiki, or everybody want to look and say, yo, that. At what point does it stop, and at what point does the intervention happen? Because if she really off her rocker and she pull out that ratty one day and blow his head clean off his body, or her mom's or her sister, people gonna be like, yo, all right, it went too far, but it ain't go too far yet in people's opinion. Like, it's already not too far.
Listen, once hands are put on, I already said that in the previous bill, when it comes to domestic violence, the hands and the violence, the physical violence, is usually the last point. The power and control is already been into play or fighting its way to establish itself firmly before the physicality come in.
Mm-hmm.
There's a whole lot of different things that transpire. So now what we're watching is something that's going to be climactic at the end. Like you said, it's going to end up in a bad space. Because once it's a public display out in public, we talking about not in the home, we talking about in clubs,
outside of bowling alleys.
Yeah, all type of shit. That means that both individuals have been triggered to a degree of which there is no longer any self-control, because we know we're going in the public now as opposed to other years, right? Where there was no cameras. We already know this. So now you got some type of celebrity. She has some type of notoriety and visibility You already know that people are already watching you, just stepping out.
Mm-hmm.
So now you don't even care.
Yeah, it's on site.
It's on in this light.
Yeah, it's
right?
on site. Yep.
We in this. Come on, even our moms was in a space where I whoop your ass if you touch something in the store, but they're not going to do it right there. They may pull you over to the aisle.
Yeah, grab your ear or something like that, or pinch it. Yeah,
like,
yeah,
listen,
yeah.
You really want this to go that? Same thing. I even seen some gorilla mats. I seen them. You know, they not charging nobody right then and there. You know, because again, there's a bit of damn. You couldn't, you know, you allowing somebody to witness not only you in a rage, but witness commit a crime, and they don't care. They don't care. So we could only imagine what's going on outside of our eyesight.
My thing is this though. At what point do people look and see and say, yo, hold on, what the hell is going on? Because, all right, his moms and his sister obviously out to play, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know too much about her family, but I hear she comes from a big family. They don't got no handlers. They don't got nobody that say, yo, what y'all doing? Like,
no.
Like,
you know why? Just like we spoke on earlier, the attention brings the bag nowadays. Mm-hmm. So people are expecting them to, yo, we know they violent, how they're going to go. They're going to get viral. And because of that, we're going to get the bag. They don't necessarily care about those two. Because the intervention would
no, it's not the bag. They blowing bags.
How you blowing a bag?
Because he had because he had $1 million fights on a line that he lost. Now he lost a couple of $1 million fights based off of putting hands on you. If you're a boxer who's going out boxing, right? You going out boxing exhibition, and they catch you whooping out a chick or a chick whooping you out in the street, they not going to pay for that. That's bad. That's bad for sponsors. That's bad. So he's losing money. Going viral don't always equate to money. You can lose money depending on what you got on the table. And that's something he did. He had a couple of $1 million fights, you know, lined up, and he lost it. He lost it in 5 hours. He lost it. They pulled it off the table. So again, the people who are making money are the blogs, I guess us for covering it, you know, but they ain't making shit off that. You know what I'm saying? They're losing because, again, when I see her, because, you know, I did a little research on who he was. She was a, hold on, I gotta remove this. She was a, she actually wasn't a bad looking female. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't a bad looking female, but I'm starting to see her like deteriorate like before our eyes. Her teeth, you know, she lost a tooth. You know what I'm saying? She always had a nice frame because she you know what she did, like she was in shape. She losing her frame. Obviously she done lost her goddamn mind because not only is he toxic for swinging, but she stole on him first. So now he's retaliating, or he'll stole on her, and it's just very toxic. And what we about to witness is the sad end of the stick that happens that we, because listen, this is broadcasted. This is what we see, right? Well, we done seen this in all our hoods. We done seen, you know, Star Mel and Monique. They at it all the time, yo. They just keep going crazy, yo. And we watched it, and a lot of times we try, you know, in the hood, you try to intervene, and you know, he'll put steak on the eye, they all good. Sometimes if you intervene, they'll fight you. But now you got somebody that got success, notoriety, and because they be having money, you can't tell them shit. And that's the thing when we lack OGs. Because when you got OGs, it don't matter how much money you got to follow protocol. When your OG put that call in, yo, you got to fall back. So here we go now. He getting a little bit of bread. He could do some shows. He getting boxing matches. And if he decide he want to get triggered and rap her in her mouth, or you know, smack her till she see that white light, who could really tell him anything? and it's gonna end bad because it's only be a matter of time. Because it come a point where they're gonna have to break away. It's gonna happens in every situation. But how you break away? Is it casket? Unfortunately, is it in the county? Unfortunately, or is it the casket in the sense of I'm not breaking away, and you going down? Because I don't think I think he'll leave her, but I don't think she'll leave him for some reason.
But how long has she been with? Because like I said, I don't know.
It ain't even been that long. No, it ain't been that long.
Right. So we don't know her mind state. We don't know who, and
well,
how
did you see her speak?
Like
did you see her speak?
Yeah.
Her mind state ain't where it need to be.
But I'm saying as far as relationship wise, and I don't, it's in these, intimate relationship, abusive situations that we see, there's very little love there. There's a miscommunication and a misunderstanding of what they're feeling emotionally and what they're getting tied to. Mm-hmm. Some people get tied, like we say, as far as the trauma bonding. This is a different type of dynamic because you're adding extra layers in it when it's a man and a woman, it's a celebrity. I'm not sure if they're heavy into the drugs, but there's some type of substances, whether they drink and however intense the intimate moments may be. There's a lot with that. So in order to break free from that, you're going to need some type of therapy. You're going to need therapeutic settings to get your mind right. Because again, they both enabling each other in that. If he's quick with his hands and she quick with her hands, they both enabling each other in that. That's going to require some very, very intense therapy. It's going
so being that this is the reason why we're really talking about, because this is your field. So what would you? So do you think is it salvageable, or they need to separate? Did it go too far?
Well, because of what we're seeing, then she just get a tat on her and all this stuff.
Yeah, she's doing all type of erratic shit.
Because of what we're seeing, I can assume that there's care there, right? At a certain point. It can be salvaged, but again, it has to be in a sober space. And it may not, like I'm saying, it may not be a chemical dependency or alcohol sobering, but there has to be a sobering of your mental space. Mm-hmm. And they both need therapy on separate settings, because together is not working. It's just not. Yeah. And anybody who makes an attempt to do it, more power to you. I would do it separately. I would go deep into the layers of where he has come from in his upbringing and where she has come from in her upbringing, in order to get some clarity on their triggers, because they get too emotionally triggered. That's where the physicality is coming in at. And the lifestyles, I'm telling you, that rap lifestyle mixed with, and you say he's a trained fighter. Mm-hmm. That's ultra aggressive in itself. There's a lot of mental shit you go through in training. Like, I've trained for years as a boxer. I know exactly what the coaches say, how they get you there, how they force you to dig deep, and then how you view other people. You really have to have some type of discipline not to hook off on people when you're triggered, because you already know what you can do. And everybody start to look like a punching bag or a sparring partner when you out in society.
Yeah, but
you understand? You gotta have a certain type of discipline. So if you coming from that space and then going to a space like the world of rap and hip hop where there's no discipline, you don't have to follow anything. If you can get a bag by being disruptive, then you're going to be as disruptive as you can be because there's nobody holding you accountable to that. So he needs a whole different type of talking to, as does she. I don't know where she come from. She may have come from a situation.
From Baltimore.
Look at that. I mean, she may come from a situation where as a toddler, the first response is one of physicality. And that's how you speak. Our people speak with hands. So that's a whole different, these are layers that you got to go through. And I always said there's no protection. People don't care about you once you step out and you're a celebrity. All they care about is that you're going to bring something in. You're going to bring this back. How you going to brand, explode, how you going to maintain something. They don't care about none of that because they would have checked it from the gate. When they seen the signs, they're like, yo, hold up.
But how do you check a grown-ass man, though?
Everybody keeps saying that, man.
How? Because,
everybody says
well, look,
that.
the people who would check him, right?
You know how you check a grown-ass man?
Uh-huh.
You ain't getting this bag no more.
That's what I'm saying. That already, what, you talking about her or him?
I'm talking about him.
That already happened. It already happened to him.
No, because that's not his main bag. Once you get different streams from who you are,
how you gonna? You can't take his money.
That over there.
You can't take his money. It's his money. If he rapped and he did stuff, you can't. Ain't no punishment to say.
You can put the brakes on it.
No, you can't. He had a hit. He had a hit.
Get kicked out of the whip.
He's an independent artist who had a successful single that did well. It's too late. He's not in a certain whip. He's not in a certain whip. He's independent. So at the same time, there's nothing you can do about that because this is what's happening to where a lot of these individuals, a lot of these young kids, they're doing it on their own. So it's unregulated. And that's a good and bad thing because they're able to get their money. But when they wild out, he just wild out because it's like, when you keep hearing this name, Quando Rondo, I'm like, I don't know one fucking song he made. Why is he famous? Oh, he's famous because he might have had something to do with such and such, such and such. So that's why he's famous. So then when he get popped and his man get murked, he's famous for that, but we don't know nothing about the music. So who's going to kick him out the whip? It's already up. This is what I'm saying. It's already up. Once he punching him out, what you gonna say to a grown-ass man? Or you not getting no money now because you stole on her and she stole on you or y'all public fighting? He already is who he is as far as his career. He's doing boxing matches, getting millions of dollars. He blew that. But it's already too late. And the record label, this is not, they don't have contracts where their conduct is detrimental to their career. This ain't sports. The more toxic they are, the more fucked up they are, the more bags they get, the more notoriety they get, and the more we watch it. And that enables them to achieve fame. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the sad part about it because it's no way for him to lose anything if we all are obsessed with watching the train wreck. And we have to admit, with us, we love the train wreck. You know what I'm saying? Now, when the kid, what's his name? From the Ravens, that the one that stole on his wife, the running back. What's his name again? Ray, whatever. When he such and such, when he did that to his wife in the his girl at the time, they ended up getting married in the elevator. The team could say, nah, that's bad for our team. Ain't no regulation in music.
No, it's not.
You swung on her, you a gangster. You got locked up, you a gangster. You shot somebody, you a gangster. This dude, you a gangster, and you get rewarded. You understand what I'm saying? NBA, when you look at an NBA young boy, look at all the shit that happens surrounding him. So crazy that his baby moms, Ray Rice, that's his name. His baby moms, Mayweather's daughter, poked his other baby moms. So when you really think about it, they say he allegedly just signed a $60 million deal. Where is the punishment for the behavior. There is no punishment for the behavior, so they get to run wild and crazy. And as they get these big bags, you can't tell them shit. And that is the problem. So it's unregulated. These kids got money. All they gonna do is call you old and broke. You don't know what it's like out here. Yo, you ain't never been through nothing. 'Cause they like to tell us we ain't never been through shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never been through shit. You don't know what's going on. Yo, shit real out here. Okay. and then when we try to tell them, yo, somebody gonna end up dead in jail, they don't listen until the same shit make you laugh, cry. The same shit that make you laugh, make you cry. So you see the little dude, Quando Rondo, he go out there, he get popped, his man get bodied. But you know, it's people trying to tell him chill. But again, what? Yeah. So in this situation, you got a young lady, right? And that's the sad part when they young.
But where's her mama? Where's her parents?
I don't know. That matters. But then again, it don't, because she ain't respect his parents. She whipped his moms out. So how's she gonna respect her own? You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem. So, you know, for the sake of their life, cause see, I'm not really into entertainment and career. I'm just talking about livelihood. You know what I'm saying? Livelihood and the influence that it have on people. Because again, when we look at the hood, we not gonna act like this is brand new. Nothing is new under the sun. That's why people are like, yo, they wilding out here.
That shit has been ain't.
When the fuck they ain't been wilding? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
So my whole thing is this though. When it's done on this scale, the best thing to do is everybody got to black out on it. Yo, we ain't supporting that. We don't fuck with you. We don't fuck with your music. Because when Chris Brown allegedly clunked Rihanna, what happened?
Oh, they did him.
They kicked him out the whip.
Yeah, he got kicked out. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
And the next album was a banger, and people ain't hear it.
Got kicked out the whip.
Kicked out the whip. Hard pop.
So what is so again? I always try to explain to the audience, yo, y'all got so much power that y'all be relinquishing, trying to be included in the conversation. People be sending me shit. Like I said, if I'm sitting here and you send me a DM and I see the cops on the ground beating somebody, what am I supposed to, how am I supposed to process that? And y'all just be willingly sending this shit to people. Why would you send me that? How am I supposed to process that? So I'm supposed to come on here and say, you know what makes me mad? Nah, everybody can't process certain shit. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of seeing it. So what are you sending me that for? You understand what I'm saying? When we keep trying to give y'all the solutions to stay out of that shit, to stay away from that shit. And listen, if you don't listen, you're going to keep getting your ass beat. You're going to keep getting clunked. Shit just going to keep happening. Because all y'all want to do is talk about the problem, but every problem has a solution. Just the solution sometimes, you don't like it. The solution sometimes is very, very, is harsh. It's a lifestyle change. There's certain things, and y'all don't want that. You think you're going to keep doing the same shit over and over and not yield the same results. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, how you send me a video and the cops is just whipping some. What am I supposed to do with that? I mean, I was a little kid when Eleanor bumpers happened, so I know. I remember Amadou Diallo. I know it's 2022, and y'all still triggered by the shit you see. Not saying don't be in outrage, but my thing is, okay, we know they don't play fair. We know. So how do we combat this? And nobody wants to combat it. You still want to be indignant. I ain't signing that. So what if he punched her in her fucking mouth right after that? You understand what I'm saying? Again, something I learned for watching my court shows. Sometimes you got to mitigate your damages. What role did you play in your demise? And that's what I'm saying. So a lot of times as you watching this shit and we sharing the video, look what he did. It's like, yo, okay. He's a woman beater. He's a woman beater. She's a man beater. Just as bad as he is. Just as accountable as him. How much When do we say to him, nah, we don't fuck with him? I don't want to. We unfollow. How about y'all do a mass unfollow? Let him lose them followers. Let him lose that clout. And he gonna clean up his act. That nigga gonna put on talking about he going to church. But there's no penalty for this adverse behavior in the black community unless you do certain things. Like we watched him, you know what I'm saying? Boom,
Right.
boom.
Right.
There's no.
I was thrown.
Yeah, he don't get vilified.
From the
for it.
last shit, I was like, you let somebody put hands on Mama Bear? Ain't no excuse for that. You serious?
Yeah. So
But
again,
people co-signed it. You got some real weird people that's co-signed. Nah, Mama Bear. What?
but it's the entertainment factor that people
Exactly.
gravitate towards that they need. But the entertainment is at who expense? You understand what I'm saying? So my thing
Well,
is,
it's going to be at everybody's expense because this is how all these other weird instances started happening.
mm-hmm.
Because if she, and just using her as an example, really starts to decline mentally because of this, because of the abuse.
She gonna body him. She gonna body him.
Or
he gonna body her.
She gonna drive a car through Hollywood Boulevard and body somebody else, just like this other female allegedly done, and kill 6 people.
Yeah.
Because now they want to say, well, her mental was declining. Okay, really?
Well, think about this, right? And I don't think we factor this in.
And that was supposed to be because of a domestic situation.
Yeah, but that was behind closed doors, right? That's behind closed doors.
Exactly.
This is what we don't factor in. Everything that we do in this day and time is starting to have a digital footprint. Like when you go on Facebook, it tells you 3 years ago today.
Right.
You said this. 16 years ago today, you said this. That shit might trigger you. It might have been the day somebody in your family passed away. And you might be thinking it, but now it's right here in your face, right? Now it's right here in your face. Now, forever it's on tape of him punching you all up in your shit.
Yeah.
Forever it's on tape of him punching her all up in shit. So when you try to move on in your life, when you try to go to different stages, that shit is forever. And I don't think we factor that in when we move a certain way. You understand what I'm saying? So we doing shit that's erratic in different facets of our life. We don't realize that shit is out there now.
Yeah.
And see, me, I'm the type of person that I don't like playing myself. So when I partake in certain shit, later on, I kick myself in the ass and say, yo, you played yourself because that shit is forever. You understand what I'm saying? So you got to be a little conscious of that. So now, you got some women that's going to take that jammy because they got a place to live. She lived with him, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, she bending down, tying his shoes, you know, all types of like submissive weird shit that he probably never had before. You know what I'm saying? She probably ate his butt. I don't know. It's something a little bit more to this story than what we see. You understand what I'm saying?
The grippers.
Yeah, because it's no,
bro,
listen, there's no way. And we all have been in love in our life. We all have been like, yo, I can't even see myself without this person. But it came a time in your life where you was like, yo, hold on. Nah, this shit is gonna kill me. It's already killed me spiritually. It killed me emotionally. It's killing me physically. I gotta go. Somebody gotta go. And there's no way this shit could have a hold on you like that to where you now you're starting to lose millions of dollars. Once you start taking L's, you ain't no box that good. And I done had great box in my life. But ain't no box worth me losing no M's. Because when the money go, none of this shit gonna matter anyway, because I'm popped. So it's the money that's fueling all of this shit anyway. You understand what I'm saying? So
well, sometimes the money don't. I'm telling you, they get to a space where because there's so much going on, they don't care about the money.
nah,
Whitney and Bobby was goddamn custies. They ain't worry about the money going nowhere.
Because they didn't have to worry about
get so caught up.
No, but they no. You can't use that as a because because they already they already was way up. These motherfuckers is new. They don't got that sustainable money where they got a catalog that dates back 30 years. They don't got that.
But they believe they do. You can't tell these new age artists and celebs that they not gonna be up forever. You can't tell them that. They think they got it.
Once they start losing millions, that's on the table. About to send you, about to wire you this. And you lost that because you punched a chick? So that was, that was last time he lost that bread. That was the last one. What he gonna lose this time? So what he need to lose, I'm telling y'all, what he need to lose, and her as well, because we're not going to just put everything on him. It's joint responsibility. He need to lose what? It's not money. It's the clout. It's the attention. And people just need to straight up and down, we not fucking with you. You are a woman beater. Because in society, honestly, I've never seen dudes outright openly punch chicks in their face and all that shit and then get ostracized. This might be the first time where the shit is there's no uproar. Where's the uproar? Where's the uproar? When Ray Rice did that, Ray Rice did that. Adrian Peterson beat his child.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, I done got my ass whooped. I never got no extension cord. I never got, brutalized, but I got an ass whooping. There's no penalty. So being that the industry doesn't put penalties on them, it's the people, because y'all, truthfully, this is what I keep telling the people. You are the one who essentially pays his bills. You are the one who puts him in that position to make money because you are the consumer. Don't consume that shit. Just say, look, nah, you snuffed the chick. Nah, we ain't fucking with you because they was on the baby at one point, right? They was on him. They was like, nah, he wildin'. But they didn't cancel him till he said something about that alphabet group. Then they cancel him. Then, then he was up. He ain't been right since. You understand what I'm saying? So again, my whole thing is, y'all ladies, I ain't with that Susan B. Anthony women's liberation shit. But y'all can't be supporting no dude who swing on chicks. Privately, publicly, whatever. Y'all shouldn't do that. Y'all should just say, look, I don't care who right and who wrong. You wowed out. And we done with you. Ain't no more thugged out Tatiana shit. That shit over. Because listen to the music. This is what he said. He won. This is what he said he won. This is what you got. You understand what I'm saying? So again, how I don't understand how y'all supporting and following that shit. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, just as being a man, when I see men hit women, I be like, I want to fuck him up now. You know what I'm saying? I be like, nah, I want to catch him and do all that. But again, where is the uproar? Where's the dude saying, because it's so toxic that you can't wait for the next toxic situation. And y'all actually, this shit feeds y'all. That shit society is so bugged out to me. That shit feeds something in people. That's why I don't follow the shade room. I can't look at that shit because I'm like, God damn, we don't got no success stories. Like, we ain't shit. We just all violent. We all fucking. We all eating butt. We don't have no success stories if you let them tell it. But who is these? It's our so-called people telling our story to us and there is no promotion of us doing good. You understand what I'm saying? Like such and such did this, such as there's no, cause fuck signing these deals. You know what I'm saying? That's not a success story to me. Yo, he just got a deal. That's not a success story to me. That feeds into the fake goals and aspirations of these riches that we all want to obtain. What happens to such and such? Yo, went back to school. This person got a degree. This person just lost weight. This person just did that. There's none of that. It's all fuck shit to where we just start subscribing to it and we think it's norm. And it's not normal. When you see a dude punch a chick in the face, it's not normal. It's never been normal. This not no caveman shit. This ain't no unga bunga. Yo, you ain't listening. I'ma steal on you. You understand what I'm saying? So now we at a time where this is all we see, and you got to remember, whatever you consume eventually starts to consume you. You know what I'm saying? What you look at, it starts to consume you. Shit, if you watch porn too much, that shit ain't gonna do nothing for you after a while. You're gonna start scrolling through categories more than you looking. Like, nah, I want to see.
Most definitely.
Let me see her jump off the chandelier and do a 360. You're gonna be looking for that shit. You understand what I'm saying? So whatever you consume too much of, it starts to consume you. So now, again, do a mass unfollow. Let these motherfuckers start losing their fans. And they gonna be like, yo, I gotta fix up, because y'all have to hold people accountable. Y'all have to say, but if the Chrisean Rock chick was somebody that was revered, if she was Rihanna, if she was somebody who was revered or was held in a high place and he did that, his ass would get, you know what I'm saying, ostracized fast. So being that she just a little dumb chick from B-More, yo, she swung on him first. That's what it get. Nah, we gotta protect all black men and black women when we see it. And then when they wrong, we gotta hold them accountable too. We can't be caping just like how I did Shorty with the cop in ATL. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't let you get that. You know what I'm saying? I want to root for you, but again, how much did you contribute to your own demise? You know what I'm saying? So for the people, I would say, yo, just mass unfollow them, man. Don't fuck with them. Don't fuck with that. Cause it ain't no music coming out. Where's the music? You know him for music, right?
I know
all right.
That shit.
So even if you're a lady and you think he's attractive, and that's what you're allure to him, right? Even if you're a man,
because that's what they quick to say.
Yeah, but even if you're a man, even if you're a man and you think she attractive, so that's why you follow her. That behavior don't make them unattractive to you. Behavior is what makes people unattractive. It's because
to some,
but shit, that should be to all of them.
We saw Sparkle.
Who Sparkle?
Sister was getting her ass beat.
I never saw Sparkle.
Yeah, it was both versions. The original and the shit with Jordan in them. The dude who was kicking ass was always and that go back in the days. The most handsome, fly, smooth, debonair one was always the one like with his hands kicking ass. But women thought that shit was fly to a certain degree.
But that's sickness, though.
Her ass what?
But that's sickness, though. But that's sickness.
It is. It is. And again, through witnessing that, not only in the street but in movies, it played with me a little bit. Because I don't like pretty motherfuckers. But to this day, I run right up in their mouth. Because I it's triggering. I got the propensity to see that that's true. That because you're so pretty and shit always come to you as far as how the ladies is concerned, you don't appreciate them and you light with your hands. And any dude that I've really seen that was light with his hands fit that mold. You dig what I'm saying? I never, you don't see too many, like average or whatever they want to call,
I'm just, listen.
And they levels of attractiveness pounding chicks out on a regular basis. And vice versa.
All I'm
You
saying,
know what I'm saying?
all I'm saying is attraction to an individual should always come from behaviors. It's some women who might not be the most physically attractive woman to me. You know, I don't have a type, but you know, they alright. But I see how they are with their children. And that shit sometimes like, yo, she don't play with her kids. Her kids is always, you know, they well mannered, they well spoken, they clean. That shit is attractive.
Yeah,
But
very
that's
much.
behavioral. This is what I'm saying. So now we're in a time where you can have the worst behavior, but if you got a
Right.
fat ass and some big titties, then it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? And that's just not how I think. You know what I'm saying? Because if I ask you, you know, if I ask you a simple question and you can't articulate or you're not well spoken, and I see some of these women go out there and they talk, I don't follow them. I'm like, fucking airhead.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm good on that.
Immediately, like, you said what?
Yeah, you said strawberry, you said Pacifically, I'm good on you. Because you too old. This is what I keep saying to y'all. And I don't know if people grasp it. It's 2022.
Yeah.
You have no excuses for certain behaviors, certain mindsets, and certain characteristics because the information is there now. At one point, the information was hidden. You had to dig.
Right.
Now it's blatant right in your face. So if you're saying Pacific, when people mispronounce words or misspell words, that's a sign of illiteracy. To me.
Yeah.
That's just always been a sign. I'm like, yo, so when you read that word, it's spelled PACIFIC. So why you keep saying Pacific? This is just for me. When you read that word and you write that road, you wrote Pacific? Just think about that. Do you read? Do you write? So that
some might. We at this space now with some might.
You
They
cannot
might
possibly
like that.
read and write specific and say Pacific. And then if you do, you're just not for me. We cannot converse.
Right.
We just can't converse because it's 2022. I'm not here to. I ain't your father. I'm not. That shit you should have learned in 3rd grade. Just to me.
Yeah, but we are in that space. Celebrity, yo, that cancels everything. That allows them to do whatever nowadays.
Yeah.
Whatever. Look, they still calling R. Kelly fine.
Yeah.
I'm serious. They still call him fine.
Yeah, because they'll get pissed on if they could live that life.
They see it is what it is. Yo, do you know that I was around women who said Uday and Crusade was fine?
Who?
Saddam's sons, Uday and Crusade.
Oh, I mean,
said that they were fine. Do you know what they were doing to women?
Yeah.
Do you? Yo, but he fine. Yo, they be wearing Versace. And I'm like, are you serious? These dudes take box and dare somebody to say something, and they're gonna pop their head right off right there.
Yeah.
Taking people's daughters out the crib.
Word. But you know what though? I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes you get what your hand called for. I'm just saying, it ain't for me. If you think he fine, and you want to go to Dubai and have the Sultan diarrhea shit down your back for 10 bands, that's on you.
I don't know how to respond to that.
Exactly. I don't either. You know, even Siri like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's on you. Because at the end of the day, the constellation.
The men too, though. Look
no, the dudes.
Yo, she died. She a dime.
Yeah.
You know for a fact. She went up under that knife 4 times this year.
Yeah.
You know for a fact, dude said, your homeboy, that twerk one is kind of.
Yeah, that twerk win. Yeah, that twerk win is green. But even think
and
of
dudes is still talking. Nah, she died.
Yo,
and
it's so bad, right? you can't even see some of these women belly buttons no more. That shit, you play an operation with them and you know what I'm saying? You going, it is so bad. But then again, my thing is this. I'm just going to be who I am. Hopefully some of the good that I tried that radiate off me, or some of the thoughts that I have that I put out to the world, it could help some people. If not,
some of y'all niggas just gotta die.
Yeah.
That's just really
especially
it.
in domestic violence they going through.
Yeah, I don't play.
That's a whole different build and a lesson, because there's power and control issues that if your relative is going through it, you should be able to see it and call it out and then try to get some help. I mean, there's specific things you can see before it even get to the fisticuffs, because once it's there, then it's at a different level and different stage.
Yeah, it's too late.
Man.
It's too late.
I just read another article just today about some dude in Ohio killed his 6-year-old daughter, then took his own life.
I don't even want to.
Bugging me out.
Yeah, I don't even want. I don't
because
even
I'm like, this domestic shit like that. This is where it's going now.
Not now. It's been like that. It's just being reported.
Been like that.
It's being reported.
But reported in the repetitiveness of it.
Yeah.
Like you know, that ain't us, yo. But since it's tolerated, the behavior, the thoughts, the messages, the separation, the lack of love, the lack of decency and concern, because everything has become about other shit. There ain't no foundational humans and human conditions no more. That shit don't come through. They think you're gonna get that later on, after you get the bag, after you humped each other's brains out, after you navigated through beating each other up. You think you're gonna get the love after that. And that shit don't happen. That's done. You're not getting there.
You know what? But you know
you got to start with that early. And
yeah.
Come from the messages that we're getting.
Because I was gonna go with you on that. With me, in life, when I was, I always ask myself, how the fuck I get here? When it was bad, you're like, yo, how the fuck I get here? Like, you know, cause my pops was like, sometimes you have parents that whipped your ass on the spot. Sometimes they was like, yo, go in that room. I'm about to come in there and whip your ass. And they might have stalled you out for like an hour. So you in there, you forget that you in here because you about to get your ass whipped. You start playing, you fall asleep, all types of shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But as you sit there contemplating, you like, how did I get here? Then you realize, yo, you kicked that kid in the head in school. You told the teacher didn't know home. That's how I got here. But the signs is always there, and people be ignoring the signs and they people until it's fatal, and you over the casket like, damn it. Yo, how did they get here? Because sometimes that here, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But you done had all the signs that it shouldn't even have got here. You understand what I'm saying?
You crying outside.
Yeah, now you,
The police is there. You crying and yelling.
Yeah.
Yo. But what was y'all doing?
And again, to relate it to what I said, when she like, oh Lord Jesus, I fear for my life. She's probably thinking, how did I get here? It got here when you said, I'm not signing that. No, but think about this, right? And this is the bill that somebody said in the comments. Respect to the person that left a comment. Even in that situation, when he asked them for their license, yo, she reached in the car. You know, in the town, reach in that car if you want to.
Yeah.
He let her reach in the car. Police do not let you reach. You reach in that car if you want to. You got to say, officer, I'm going to get my wallet. Reach in that car if you want to. Because when you standing right here, so obviously he didn't come up on no rah-rah. Because he would have came with his gun drawn. And the minute she reached in that car, he would have blew her next to that car. Because I done been in situations where I ain't reaching for nothing. They don't let you walk back and forth to your car because you could walk back and get a ratty.
Well, first of all, we know New York City protocol. First of all, they play the space game.
Yeah,
they up
facts.
on you. They got angles.
Yep.
You're not moving nowhere.
Yeah,
If you
facts.
don't hook off,
Yeah.
that's it. They play the space game. You
Yep.
got to control the space.
Yep.
Because this is how they move it. So he broke a lot of protocols.
Yeah. And
When
again,
you're looking at it like that.
so okay. We can move on from that topic. The
Yeah,
last topic before
definitely.
we go, we're gonna spend like a few seconds on this because this is kind of like open and shit.
Yeah.
Your man Fetty Wap, what you doing?
I'm hoping he survived the bid.
Mm.
I'm hoping they don't blast him with too much and that he can survive it. You know, people always say, he got a dub, he got 10, he got 8, that ain't nothing. The first day in there, you get your head knocked off. So I'm just hoping that he survives whatever the bid is going to be. I think it's for me, again, microwave celebrity shit.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how to handle it. People didn't circle around you and make sure that you live to the benefits of what you just been given. He had an opportunity, like we say, he wasn't the most talented as far as the game. The song wasn't the best, but he made it work.
No, he
And
had
it should
songs.
propel you.
He had like a 5.
Yeah, a couple.
Yeah.
He had a couple. And it should propel them to a space where it took them, again, like I always say,
It did though.
you skipped out of poverty without having college degree, without having to slam a ball, without having to do a lot of shit, and you squandered it.
No, but he, again,
You see, squandered it.
No,
Then you
listen.
squandered it. You
it's not
messed that
about
pack- you
the.
had
It's
a
not
shot.
about
You
the
messed that
squander.
package
It's
up.
not about squandering. To me personally, he did squander it. I'm not doubting that. But the point that I'm making is that when we dealing with grown men and women, we keep saying the people around you, motherfucker, you grown. When are you going to adult?
No, it's hard.
It's hard to be an adult.
Yeah.
That's why.
For-
That's why we fucked up.
Look, listen.
That's why
for
we fucked up.
People who are not willing to learn. I learn every day. People tell me all the time, damn, son, you be dropping jewels. Yo, you intelligent. Yo, you smart. I wake up wanting to learn every day.
But how do we don't know if he wants to learn or not
Every day
want to
I wake
learn?
up wanting to learn. I'm reading different things to learn. I'm going back to dictionaries to learn. I'm looking at different individuals who have taken different fields of study and thought. I'm listening. I'm absorbing. Everybody don't have that in them because we can't charge him with that and not Jim Jones and all these other dudes that ain't adult yet. Come on, it's not that simple because I see a whole bunch of them. They ain't adult yet. See dudes doing videos, clowning on basketball courts, digging in their nose, slapping each other around. These dudes is older than him.
Yeah,
They
but
ain't
that's
adult yet.
but it's a difference. It's a difference when you're doing jovial, playful shit that we do. The only difference is now it's cameras. But when you are a person who had a hit record or 2 or 3, and then you allegedly get caught up moving bricks, that's your fucking fault. That's nobody's fault. That's your fault. And I ain't gonna say, yo, the people around them. No. People have to start getting held accountable for their behaviors. Because all I see is a lot of fucking excuses. Or, you're a grown ass man.
Yeah, true. But look at what we thought was grown man shit. Dudes thought Scarface was on some grown man shit.
I never thought that was grown man shit. I thought it was I was allured to the riches. But at what cost? I knew this as a kid. At what cost? A nigga dead.
Right, but we can't place ourselves in that thought. But you have a nation of people still to this day talking about, yo, I'm going to get the tiger in my backyard.
In
I'm going to go get me the Euro chick. I'm going to go get with the Connect in 2022.
So look.
So they think that that's adulting.
So you deserve everything that comes with that. And I ain't gonna give you, I'm not giving you no out.
Right.
I'm not giving you no out. You a grown ass man or woman. I have a person, I don't want to do it, but I have somebody in my family. Well, people in my family, when they do shit they got no business doing on social media or whatever the case may be, and you say to them, yo, you wildin', you know what they like to say to me? I'm grown. My sister, rest in peace, she always say, I'm grown. Your behavior is not that of an adult, so you're grown.
Right.
You're grown. Fine, you're grown. So anything you do, you can do because you're grown. Fine. So now when you call me and say, yo, I'm a little short on this bill, can you give me a couple of dollars? You know what I say? You grown.
Yeah,
A part of being an adult is being able to pay your bills. Kids can't pay bills, but adults pay bills. So as a grown up, you got to pay your bills. You see how that works? Because when you grown
up,
yeah,
you got to do that business.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So
you got to do that.
Being grown, being grown, you don't get to turn that shit off and on. You grown, right? So you wrote some stupid, like some, my niece wrote some stupid sexual shit. The fuck are you doing? Hold up. We talk like this on public platforms. Everybody knows you're my niece, so you're a reflection of me. My grandmother's on here, which is your great grandmother, which is my grandmother. Y'all gonna respect my grandmother. Y'all gonna respect my grandmother because that's my grandmother. That's your great grandmother, but that's my grandmother. I don't curse in front of my grandmother. I don't talk no sexual shit. I don't do none of that. And neither are you. And if you do that shit, you gonna have me to deal with because you ain't disrespecting her because we don't disrespect her. Right? But you want to say I'm grown. Okay, you grown? Hit the fucking button. Now you deleted and blocked. Still gonna be my fucking niece, but you're deleted and blocked because you're grown. So when your motherfucking car break down and you hit me, uncle, could I have $500? I don't feel comfortable giving grown people money. I love the babies. You know I love the children. The children get everything from me. But grown-ups, nah, I don't feel comfortable helping grown-ups. Because you grown. So when this motherfucker get jammed up because you want to be Scarface, you want to be gang gang, when the shit happen, we can't be saying, yo, man, I wish the best for him. No, because you got a chance. See, I feel for newborn babies that are born with ailments or didn't make it. I feel for that. I feel for children that were abused or their innocence was taken. Grown-ass men and women who touch riches. When I met Fetty Wap, he had one son. One son. Look at my first interview. The first interview he ever did. He had one son. One son. He just said, yo, you know what he said to me? To me, I just want to spend time with my son. I just want to be with my son. I stay with my son all day. So you went from that to, baby, I'm on my way, to all that shit, to fame, fortune, chicks, money. You got a shot that millions of people want. And you squandered it. You can only blame you. I'm not going to say, yo, nah, listen, nigga. You got riches, fame, fortune, or some dumb shit too. Shit was dumb.
Right.
Shit was dumb. Like when you really listen back, this shit was dumb. And you got all that. So your way to your give back to the gift that God gave you was to be a fucking coke dealer. And then, cause this is not where he's locked up because he decided to show a ratty on social media and say, I'ma get you.
Yeah.
Till they grab him. So again, man.
But that's what I'm saying. The ability to be an adult is not always there. It's just
no, it's not. The ability,
a specific consciousness. It's just not.
I'm not giving them no out. They not getting no out. It's not a specific consciousness. You're a grown ass man.
Yo, I know grown ass men that don't wash their ass.
That has something to do with their upbringing. But when do you know you stink? No, but when do you know you stink? Somebody got to tell you you stink? Your fucking nose is connected to your body.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not listen, you are an adult. I'm not giving nobody no out, because if that's the case, then people gonna start using this shit for their erratic behaviors. People always got a fucking excuse for they stupid shit. No, you're grown. You done touch riches. You done hit continents. You done hit some of the baddest chicks. You got like 15 kids now. So if you're not an adult, and you're not being grown, how you raising babies?
He ain't raising
Cut
them.
your dick off.
He ain't raising
Straight up. Don't have no more
I'm
kids.
serious. He not raising them.
But
Just
I
because
don't.
they having them don't
The
mean
point
they
that I'm
raising them.
making is, how are you bringing people in the world, and you not even, how you gonna raise them if you're not mature? Because we giving niggas out. I'm not giving nobody no out. It is people right now who are skilled, who are talented, who's never going to get a shot in this industry unless they do something strange for a piece of change, or they just go into certain system that they don't want to go into.
Right.
And they deserve that shit. And these niggas get this shit that they don't deserve, and they squandered. I have no remorse for people who get the chance.
Right.
That's all we want is a
saying-
shot. That's all we want is a shot. Everybody
Right.
wants a shot.
Everybody wants a shot. But we're not saying we're giving them remorse. I'm saying, I hope he make it through. And that's only because I've been through it. I hope
You
he make
talking
it
from
through.
a different perspective. I hope.
Right. I hope he make it through.
I hope he.
Not that because I'm in total disagreement with the whole hustle narcotic. I can't stand them.
You know what I
None
hope?
of them.
You know what I hope?
What?
I hope he grow the fuck up. Because he can
I
make
doubt
it through. That's what I'm
I
saying. He
doubt
can make
that.
it through and not grow up. So how does he help
Well,
society?
He don't. He don't.
I hope.
He don't. But he has a better chance of making it through than he has on growing the fuck up, coming out.
I
tell you that right now.
So how does he
So how do 10,
you
15
okay
make it through whole quarters and don't grow up?
So how do you reinsert yourself back in society if you didn't grow the fuck up?
He not. They're gonna throw him right back, and he's gonna do the same shit. He's gonna try to come back and make another hit. I don't care if you give him 8, 10, 12 years. He's gonna try to, unless he take a shahada or something. I don't know.
But my thing is, though, on some real shit, and this is just gonna sound harsh, it's gonna sound crazy, but you don't get no sympathy for being dumb to me. Like, you know how easy it is to do some shit and throw it all away? Like, honestly. Like, how could you're a one-eyed nigga, right? Let's just be real. You're a one-eyed nigga who I think is melodic. I actually like some of his music, so I ain't gonna front. You're a one-eyed nigga, right? Who became a household name.
Mm-hmm.
You went from that shit to try to be Tony Montana? It's a flaw somewhere in your system.
Do we know for absolute fact that he didn't have to do that because he old? Who put him on? Who pushed him through?
I don't give a fuck. That's giving him an out. And I'm not giving nobody no out.
I'm not giving him an out. I'm just saying we don't know.
Do we give a fuck?
If it was because,
do we give a fuck?
At this point, no. I really don't.
That's what I'm saying. So
when he was out.
Because if you say he had to do it, that's giving him an out. I'm not giving you no out. Nigga, you just gotta make another album.
Well, you know what? Let me rephrase that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he felt he had to do it. And they all been there. They all been there. Jay had the Kit Kat Club. This one had that one. Everybody had a little something that they thought they had to do. Sean thought he had to blow shots in the club. They all felt like they had to do something.
How that worked out with Sean?
Right. How did it work out for any of them? They all suffered. Some was able to bring it
Sean.
back.
All right, no reason why that's a bad analogy, because Sean is impulsive. Jay is impulsive. Selling coke ain't impulsive. That's some thought out shit. Because he pled guilty, so that means you did it, even if you didn't do it. So we could talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
You pled guilty to drug trafficking. You cannot go from the nigga on the number one nigga on the charts with some weak shit by the standards of what we love, and then now you trying to be motherfucking, I'm your pusher. Fuck out of here. Yeah, I don't. Yo, that shit is not impulsive. It's thought out. It's dumb. Maybe Fetty Wap, you should have handled some of your business better. Maybe you should have handled some of your people better. I just know what I know.
Yeah, I always say, and I'm going to always stick by it. When you get these opportunities, because I've seen so many of them do it, surround yourself. Make sure that you dropping that bag on a team that's going to protect you and show you how to maintain in this space.
Yeah.
And I see none of them do it. So many of them.
Professionals,
Right.
not your men, not Star Mel.
Yeah,
not Star Mel, because Star Mel after a while gonna start jumping on the camera, getting bent. Star Mel gonna think you gotta listen. Artists, because everything has to be teachable, everything has to be a moment. Artists, when you get these opportunities, sometimes who you start with, you can't always end with, but sometimes the people you start with really had your best interest at heart. And you get into this culture, and this person get in your ear, and that person get in your ear, and you start thinking that you could get out on some of the people that really had your best interest at heart, and then the people who don't love you take advantage of you.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So, again, it's hard. Grown people make mistakes, but you don't do no snowball mistake shit.
Right. That ain't no mistake. That wasn't a mistake.
Well, the mistake
Just
was
like you said, that was thought out.
The mistake is you hustling, you get caught. But then when you get on camera,
the hustle. Listen,
the hustle is good until you get caught, though. It's not.
Hustle ain't never good
until you get caught. No, it is good. It is good.
No. There's too many factors. That's why.
Well, for us, it's not our thing. It's not our thing. But the hustle is
never a factor because it's too much. You really gonna sit there? First of all, you're a worker. I already told that. I don't care who you are. Freeway Ricky Ross, and you're a worker. You're a worker for the connect, and whoever the connect may be, you're a worker. So I already then and there, you already putting yourself in a space where you could get jammed. Because Connect is always in the cut. He always quiet, low pro. Nobody don't never know where he at. But everybody knows you. You gotta be out there and be the pitch man. So you're already a doja. I respected those dojas.
But the risk,
just don't.
But think about it, the risk is always worth the reward, though, for some.
All right.
Not to us. I mean, we're not from that. But for some people have prospered for it. It's always good till you get caught.
Yeah.
That's why I always tell people, yo, you're not sneaky if I know what you're doing.
Right.
You was only sneaky when, think about a mouse. When you see a mouse run through your peripheral,
he done off.
Yeah, you just like, yo,
right. He was good when he was in the dark.
Nah, I saw you. I know your route. I'm put the trap right there. Your ass is out. Put some peanut butter on there. Your dumb ass gonna get caught before this night is out. Straight up and down. When are you liberate?
Right, so again, how can you be a rap star and think you sneaky selling drugs?
That part. When are you liberating us? All this gossip, but you the only one street gossip? When are you liberating yourself? Who the fuck is us? Because I'm liberated in how I move my ways and actions. So who am I supposed to be liberating? I don't, y'all, let this go on the fucking, iTunes and all that. Liberating? When the fuck I said I'm here to liberate anybody? Liberate your motherfucking self. What do you need liberating from? Because last time I checked, many times we sit here and we give you the truth. So if I criticize everyone, why are you watching me? You don't have to watch me. You could go play in your tush. You could go get some box. You could go read. You could do everything. I'm not criticizing everyone. This is a teachable moment, but I know sometimes it's hard for y'all to pick up what I'm putting down. Me and Kareem don't act like leaders. I'm not the leader of nobody. And you know what? I'm tired of talking to you. So this is what's going to happen. There we go. He's out of here. But I'm just saying, so now we're supposed to be liberating people now. Did you know that?
Well,
because look, liberation is this, right? I don't know what you need liberating. No, but I don't know what you need liberating from. And I don't ever remember giving anybody no advice that's going to harm them, though. I try to tell people to get out of the damn pitfalls, cut the drinking, cut all the stupid shit. So,
and in that sense, that is giving them a clearer pathway towards liberating themselves from any condition, because it's always information, it's always solution-based, and it's always invoking thought.
Yeah.
People have to liberate themselves. They have to come into a space where they know. And if we're encouraging you to believe in yourself, not us, don't believe in me, believe in my belief in you.
I was about to say, that's one of your shit,
right?
Huh? Mm-hmm.
You're liberating yourself. But again, once we start giving them too much, the paint chippers start coming out.
Yeah, they just, like niggas say, when you gonna liberate us?
Stop,
I'm like,
stop.
Who the fuck
because
is
I
us?
don't see y'all going to the Euro and asking him that shit.
And he got more than us.
Going to all these other individuals, the Custy, you dig what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
The Fun Boy and all the rest of them, and ask when y'all go. Nah, y'all sit there and key with their ass and feed them bread. Don't come over here with that dumb shit.
When you're liberating us, you just sit here and criticize everybody. Nigga, did you wash your underarms? That's what I'm saying. Because being grown, that's why I say I don't like to get people out. A part of being a grown-up is knowing what you want. Shit, you might aspire for 72 virgins in heaven. There's some niggas that think they're getting 72 virgins. I can't liberate, but I can't liberate you. We don't even have the same ideology.
Right.
What do you want liberation from? You understand what I'm saying? Because it starts with you. Liberate your motherfucking self. Listen.
He might be going through a grip of this situation.
Listen, let me explain.
You to liberate him up out of that.
What could I do? I done gave you the information. I've been giving you the information.
Give him the information. There's nothing else we can do.
Listen, you talking about liberating us. What's one of the biggest ailments that affects the black community?
False narratives.
And what else? I said ailments.
Oh, ailments?
Yeah.
Diabetes.
What did I give them the other day?
A whole bill.
That's not liberating? That's not liberating to tell you what it is? It's not liberating for me to say how to get off alcohol?
But if they want liberation, I hope he's in book club or whoever that was.
Of course,
that's what we speak about.
He's not.
Again,
no, he wants us to sit here. Yo, homie, I don't know why you keep putting all these emojis and all that shit, but don't do that again, please. Seriously, you. What are you doing? Oh, you did it again. Okay, here we go. You putting anchors and shit and Statue of Liberty shit. Go play. You know what I'm saying? That's liberating. Putting your ass on timeout because as a kid, you got your fucking ass beat or you got put on timeout, right? I be liberating when y'all get erratic and you don't realize you have manic behavior and your behavior is a little off. I be liberating you. I give you time to yourself. Go play in your booty like you normally do. Don't come in with that shit with your doodle fingers typing. That's liberating. Liberation is freedom, right? So if I'm because think about it. If you that bothered by somebody You want to be free from them, right? Ain't that liberating?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I liberate you. I blocked you. I liberated you. Because the liberation that you say that you want, you ain't even ready for that.
They don't want. Come on, they don't even listen to us. They don't even listen to the other dudes who consistently on that type of time.
Yeah.
They struggling for views. They struggling for subscribers. So y'all don't want that. This dudes are giving y'all a clear cut pathway to it. You don't even listen to them.
Oh, how does dude come back? I just blocked this motherfucker. He's still back putting emojis. What are we doing? Oh, there you go. You're out of here. No, but look though, when all right, because this is a segue and we're gonna get up out of here. When you think about liberation, the first key to liberation is mental.
You gotta have your mind right.
So,
that's the first thing.
But we don't listen, we talk about mind exercises. We talk about anxiety. We just did a whole build on Orlando Anderson. Like Orlando Brown. Damn.
Brown.
Yeah. I'm about to say he talking about me. But
that's that hip hop thing.
That nigga dead. But I'm just saying though, like, listen, my whole shit is, I never profess to be no leader of anything. I don't profess to be a leader. If you could take the word that I give you, then fuck with me on that. Sometimes I need to tire myself out. So sometimes I tire myself out. Sometimes I don't come on because I know my energy gonna be bad. I might be having a rough day. So I can't come before you on some wild shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'll fall back. I never came before you drunk, high. I never did that. You understand what I'm saying? So liberation is mental. And how the fuck do you know what we going through? We just talking about the people who are being put in front of you that you're supposed to look up to and look at what they're doing. And they're making abnormal behavior normal. That's all. So I can't liberate you, homie.
Nah, I always told you, people can't take when two men articulate themselves and are free thinkers. They just don't, it rattles them.
Yeah, because I said...
You may be able to have one person.
Yeah.
And they may have their own space, but you can't have two.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why they killed Malcolm and Dr. King.
But
you can't have two. That's why they always knocking somebody off. You may get one.
You said, do I drink? Absolutely not. But bust it though, right? Who got the heart? See, because this shit take heart. Who got the heart to let the world know Sade is overrated? Ain't nobody gonna sit before y'all and say that. They gonna ask kids. They gonna sit before you and say, yeah, I listen to Hoober Stank. And no, yo, listen, I don't listen to none of that shit. Who got the heart? Who got the heart to be themselves? Because you got to think, though, a lot of people don't have the heart to be themselves. They are what they think they got to do to fit in.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not like that. Oh, this nigga came back with a different name. See, this is what I'm saying. This is mental illness.
They got 1,000 of pages.
Yeah.
When you see me delete a comment, delete them, man. Block them. Because I go in the comments and I'm on a tear.
I can't see. I can't see when you delete the comments. So I'm going to give you that permission. Because
I'll be deleting them. I go right to their spot because these dudes sit there, while their moms is upstairs washing their clothes and telling them to take out the garbage, making 30, 40, 50 YouTube.
Yeah, they mothers up there warming their milk and shit.
To do just what they do. This is what it is. They think I don't. But I don't care if I'm on here 1,000 times. I'm going in them comments. I'm going in there. Because that's how you start to see exactly what's going on and what people are thinking. Because it takes time to write and print something. So that means you had an intention and a thought behind it. So when you have that intention and that thought to write some bullshit, or to come from an emotional space instead of intelligence, Get your ass out of here.
Yeah, and on that note, man, again,
Yeah,
I thank y'all for
out.
joining us tonight. We just came back. I think Sade is whack. Also, Black Thought new album is trash. I've said that too, and there's people who's on Facebook who's mad.
Weirdo. He is trash.
Yeah, weirdo.
No.
Time out. Weirdo ass nigga Bones Malone. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, nigga. I don't give a fuck about none of that old shit you did, nigga. That shit whack. And you ask me, did I spit? No, I don't spit. And just because I don't rap, yeah, just because I don't rap.
He did a movie with them. He did a movie with the dude.
So that's why you're fucking. That's why your jeans is tight. That's why your jeans is tight. Give a fuck. That new album with Danger Mouse is fucking whack. I don't give a fuck what you wrote, nigga. That shit corny. Play that little tough, fake ass, cause you ugly, nigga. That don't mean you mean or tough. You just ugly. Fuck out of here, nigga. Funny style shit. That shit whack. Like I said, I don't like it. That's whack. And whenever we debate hip hop, that's fine. You ain't no fucking authority, nigga, because you wrote shit back and shit that ain't even relevant right now. Give a fuck who you did a movie with. Straight up.
That's what it is. He did a movie.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You was fucking caping for Bambaataa on Facebook the other day, nigga. So what are we doing with that? Fuck out of here. Just because you ugly, nigga, that don't mean you mean or tough. You just ugly.
Whoa.
Punk motherfucker.
That's it.
Wrong beat, man.
Hey, to hear this full podcast, you got to go listen to it on Apple Podcasts or on Spotify. Make sure you subscribe and leave me a comment. Also, leave me a 5-star rating. Peace.